Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Talk of the Town. My name is Dee.
I'm SP.
All right, so we're gonna get into some current events. We're gonna get into some the word on the street, basically. A lot of stuff that's been going on. We're gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah. First thing we're gonna discuss is the
Diddy?
most viral thing going around right now. P Diddy.
Did he do it?
Diddy.
Did
Did
he
he
do
do
it or
it?
did he not?
Oh boy. No, you know what? I have to say first and foremost, right? I'm not taking away. I'm not going to say, all the things that Diddy has done and all of that stuff can't take away from the mogul, from the person that
Right.
we see
Change hip hop.
today. Change hip hop from me growing up and just seeing and just
Listen.
that vibe of that
Right.
aura, but not knowing the backside of everything
Right.
and all that stuff that's been happening. I don't know how
Absolutely.
you feel about the case.
I know I'm kind of
Free Diddy.
yeah, free
so
Diddy
free.
because
He
I
just
don't
so
feel
free.
like he belongs in jail for something like I don't. I think they overcharged him first
Okay.
of all.
But he only got
Of
like what, 5, 4 years?
Yeah, but that's not even the point. The whole point is the overcharging of him.
Okay.
A RICO charge from one person? I never even heard of that in my whole life. Someone getting a single person getting charged with RICO is usually RICO's for like an organization. When you have this one person, you charging.
But look all the shit that he did.
What did he do? Tell me.
Okay, so what allegedly, right? Well, I guess maybe you don't
not
even say
alleged now.
allegedly anymore, right?
Right.
Uh, the whole like the prostitution. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, she made all the payments.
Flying people out and
She
all
made all
that
the
stuff.
payments. Guys fly women out every single day. So that means the whole world will be charged for prostitution.
True.
We have Instagram, we have social media. You have people that meet women all the time on social media and pay for their plane ticket, fly to different states to have sex. Mm-hmm. So you mean to tell me the whole world you're gonna put a RICO on?
I know, maybe not the RICO charge, but he did like that is something that is against the law. You're not supposed to do that, right? And he did
Tell
it.
me, explain.
Right?
I'm lost.
You're not supposed to be flying people, right? Because
Why?
that becomes a federal case, right?
Why?
Because you're paying them to have sex, right?
No, you're not.
Flying them. It's
Those
prostitution.
men were sexual workers. They were prostitutes.
But
Those
where he
were
messed-
prostitutes.
But where he messed up is he's flying them across states now.
No, he lives in different states.
Well, okay.
He lives in different states.
I guess
So
it depends on how
you're
you
gonna
view
blame
it.
him for being able to buy different homes in different states?
No,
That's not
definitely
against the law.
Yeah, but when you think about legally what the implications are of doing things like that, then you're going to get charged for something, right? Like we probably don't see, okay, you get flued out, women get flued out everywhere or whatever, or men or whatever, it's nothing. But when you think about the law and what the law states, and we look up the law, that is against the law. It becomes something like prostitution now. You know what I'm saying? And so if so he's found guilty on those things.
He actually wasn't found guilty on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he actually
Let me do
wasn't
my
found guilty
research,
on that.
Sabi.
Right.
What did they find him guilty on?
Well, they found him guilty. You gotta pause it.
You know what? When we talk about things, definitely want to see the facts, what the facts are, and just looking at the information, they're saying that he was found guilty of 2 counts of transportation for prostitution under the Mann Act in July 2025, related to flying women, including ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, across state lines for sex work, and was sentenced to over 4 years in prison, October 2025. However, he was acquitted of more serious charges like sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracies. But the details of the verdict, he was guilty of 2 counts of
Mann Act.
transportation. Yeah, and that's the first time I ever heard of the Mann Act.
Well,
I'll be honest.
Really?
I'm like,
The Mann Act was,
they made that up.
It was
Let me stop
implemented
real quick.
by a black boxer back in the late 1800s, maybe early 1900s,
Okay.
named Jack Johnson.
Okay.
He was a boxer that was boxing here, but then he was boxing in England. And when he was boxing in England, he was sleeping with white women, and that was
You know
the
they don't
problem.
like
That's
that.
why exactly. That's why the Mann Act was implemented for Jack Johnson.
Okay.
Because a lot of white men was frustrated because he was making money. He's a big boxing star, and he's flying white women to England, back to America, to here, to there, and look who they didn't use that since him.
I didn't know that.
Oh, for real?
Yes, that no one got arrested for the Mann Act since him.
You mean before
So
him?
right.
Before him. Oh,
So
wow.
after now, the next one is a black guy. How convenient.
Yeah. We
know?
definitely need to do
So
research. That's crazy.
I read this book, and if anybody get a chance, read a book. $40 million slaves.
I've heard of it, but
$40
I've
million
never read
slave.
it. Okay.
Incredible book. Learned so much, and that's for the first time I heard that name Jack Johnson was from that book.
Okay. That's powerful. He was acquitted of the racketeering charges. However, allegations centering around arranging drug-fueled sexual encounters and sex performances involving women and male sex workers, often transported across state lines. I think that's what he fucked up at. I think that's where
Cassidy made all the payments though. That's why she's being sued right now
Is
by
she?
one of the sex workers. Yeah, she's being sued. She's being sued right now, and he can't find her because she's not at the places that she supposedly live or
'Cause
frequent.
she lives in Connecticut or something, right?
But
she's from...
she's been dodging him because they have to serve her.
Yeah.
So the person that's been going around trying to serve her, they can't find her. So she's been missing now. Because she got that 20 from Diddy and 10 from the hotel, that 30 million. Just like she was after him, people are gonna be after her.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I think the whole with Cassie in it and her testifying and that whole video they had in the hotel that also incriminated. But I think some people would say that it's more like a domestic violence issue versus
that's the problem because he wasn't charged with domestic violence.
Right?
Now, if
Yeah.
he was charged with domestic violence, of course you throw him under the jail.
Yeah.
Because that's a specific charge. But he wasn't charged for domestic violence.
Yeah.
He was charged for sex trafficking and a RICO, which was insane, wasting taxpayers' money.
Yeah, true. But I think on top of all the things that we heard in the trial and the reckoning that 50 Cent put out, I think
We gonna get
it's
into
almost
that.
like putting a nail in a coffin on Diddy. Like, can he come back from that? I don't know. What you think?
Because it just looked like a hit piece to me, to be honest. The Netflix reckoning it looked like a hit piece because a lot of the information we knew already.
Right.
And the information we didn't know, it wasn't like, oh, yes, he's definitely guilty. Oh, yeah, he's the worst person in the world. Did he always been a disgusting person to me, personally? Ever since after Biggie died and the way he used his death to propel his career, the way he used all these different acts he had, from Total to Rest in Peace Craig Mack to Rest in Peace Black Rob. I mean, this guy have done, he got what's coming to him, definitely.
Yeah.
But as far as Rico, he definitely didn't deserve a Rico. And Cassie should be in jail also because she was his co-defendant, really, at the end of the day. I don't think she's a victim. I think she is an accomplice.
But how do you feel about
I don't know. I feel two ways, right? I do feel like she is a part of and she added to what happened, right?
course.
But I also think that she was so young. So, and I'm gonna say because I didn't know like the history until, I'm looking at the 50 Cent documentary, right? And how young she was when she first met him. Like, young girls are so impressionable. Of course she's gonna be like,
I agree.
all the money, I want to be a star. Okay, so this is what I have to do. I'm gonna do it, being naive and young. But then it's a point where you have to take accountability and like, I like this
why
shit.
did it
This is
take
what
you-
I like.
Yeah.
I want to do this, and I want to be with him, and I want to like,
Why
like,
did it take you so long?
yeah.
Why did it take you so long?
I think people.
Years after, when you seen that the girl that was in your position, Young Miami, is taking advantage of her situation.
Yeah.
Getting podcasts,
Yeah.
getting hit songs.
Yeah.
She didn't take advantage of it. he didn't look at her. I think once she realized that she was not gonna be Mrs. Diddy, that's when she made the
started-
great escape.
Yeah, and taking notes like, okay, this is when I'm
And then
I'm
she's
hold this
living in
over
her
his
parents'
head.
house at the time, right, with the fiance. So Desperate Times brings.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know. I
from
see
my
it
point of view.
I see it two ways, though. You know, she was trying to get $1. She was trying to come up. She
got
had
more
this
than
money.
$1 though, but
I
yeah.
know she got a couple of $1 million, a couple of millions. But I think that she was trying to figure life out, and she was like, "Okay, you gonna treat me like that? All right. How much am I gonna utilize him in this way, you know?" But I think there's a point where, you know, like your integrity of a person, and okay, now you've grown and matured. Now what are you going to do? You still stay with it, and you still trying to, you know, reap the benefits of it. Then you know, how much do you get? You know, but then I see the young side of Cassie and being naive about the whole situation, and like, okay, he can make me a star. Oh my God, he has $1 billion. What does $1 billion look like?
When
And
you put your integrity,
yeah,
when you put your integrity on the line, things will happen.
absolutely.
Little Rod, he said he woke up and Diddy was next to him,
And he still
and
stayed.
he was sore.
And he still stayed.
And you didn't grab a firearm, a knife,
No violence.
nigga, a pencil,
No Diddy.
and you came back and still like, hey,
I
where's the beer?
know.
Come on.
He said he woke up sore.
No, that's.
But he
insane.
still
Bro.
stayed too. So for me now, the question is: do you feel like he's finished after this stint in jail and after the reckoning? And did that put like
Absolutely not. I think he became
no?
a bigger star because most people on planet Earth have idiosyncrasies. Live this secret life. Is into watching a woman with another man and things of that nature. So, of course, he's not going to be around the A-list and those kind of parties, but guess who he's going to be amongst us again? You're going to see him in the clubs and, you know,
think so?
anytime they fall down, they come back to us.
Yeah, but you see on the record, he was like, ew, all the people he done touched and all the.
I mean, think about it. I mean, he was out there all day shaking hands all day long. I didn't find, that was my friend, shout out to my man Jay, that was his jacket
Clothing line?
he put
Okay.
on him. So that was love for me. That was wonderful because that kid, that emblem he has is from his brother that died. His brother died, was my best friend when we was 14, 15, 16, and he drowned when he was about 18 years old.
Wow. Okay.
In
Sorry
college.
to hear that.
You know, and he knew his brother always used to make this certain image, and he put it on his design. And seeing Puff Daddy put that on, that's incredible. I mean, he still did he.
Yeah.
You know, so that was huge. So I mean, people got offended like, oh, I have to. Come on, when you out all day shaking hands, humans are disgusting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess
come
it's just the way, like, my thing is, you have all
on. I
this
think the
footage.
way he videoed it, it looked.
Yeah.
Because who knows? It was like they didn't show him shaking people from in it. Cause he was out there from the daytime.
Yeah.
He's probably shaking hands, and all of a sudden, as soon as he puts on the jacket and shakes hands, you go right to that part.
Yeah, maybe the way they cut the video
Yeah,
and all of that
absolutely,
stuff made it, you know,
absolutely,
persuaded the
absolutely.
viewers to think a certain kind of way.
Absolutely.
But you know, and some people don't know like his ties and things like that to Pac and Biggie and things like that. But it brought like another sense, like, oh my God, was he really?
That's
you
what
know,
made it number one.
behind,
Guess what?
You know,
That's what
all
made
of
it
that
number
stuff.
one.
You know,
Tupac, he had nothing to do with Tupac. Tupac stomped out a known gangster. What happens? We from the towns. If you smack somebody, kick somebody, rob somebody, anything violent to a violent person,
you don't know how they gonna come back.
he came back like a couple hours later.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a month later, couple hours later. He stomped out a known crip, a high level crip, and was murdered.
Yeah.
That
But
happens.
I feel like it also like okay, so we had the trial, but then the reckoning painted like an extra picture on top of Diddy, like just to like okay, now look, this is the person, like this is who you like, you know what I'm saying? And I think it rubbed people on top of the trial. Plus, this was like wow, like this is really who he is.
That was the job it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
To paint this picture.
Yeah.
Because guess what? They couldn't go with the Cassie
Yeah,
trial
'cause it's
anymore.
like-
So now we like, all right, he's found not guilty. So what can we add towards it? Oh yeah, Biggie, Tupac. You have
Yeah.
Keefe D on trial for murder,
Yeah.
saying Tupac, Puffy paid him $1 million.
And his trial is about to come up.
Yeah,
And
you
so
know.
now, is that going to affect Diddy in any kind
It's
of
not
way?
because the main person in that is a gangster from back in the day named Von Zip. Von Zip is how Puff Daddy knows Keefe D. Von Zip Connect was from Cali. So when the problem was going on with Puffy and Suge Knight, Von Zip like, yo, I got my Crip people. So people, oh, they Crips? Oh yeah, they against the Bloods. So yeah, I'll get down with them. You know, so allegedly, he told Von Zip he had $1 million on Tupac's head or whatever.
So you think Keefe D is lying? Because he was saying that Biggie,
Yeah,
not Biggie, Diddy actually, like, wanted him to do something to...
But how is that the case? And, all right, say he did. It's kind of a conflict of interest because his nephew was Orlando. That's the one that was murdered. Okay, they stomped out my nephew. All right, so what do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah.
And so now you're just saying like, yeah, he stomped out my nephew. I was gonna kill him, but I had another incentive with the $1 million. And for all those years, you didn't come with a gang of people ready to kill Diddy for that $1 million. You just took $1 million loss, like, oh, Von Zip took the money and I ain't get the money. People ain't walking away for $5. $1 million? No way to walk.
That's true. That's true. True. I don't know. I don't know.
How y'all feel about Cardi B and Stephon Diggs?
Well, I'm not a sports person, but I watch sports now. No, Stephon Diggs, I feel like I don't know anything about him. I don't know a lot about Stephon Diggs, but he seems dope. He has a clothing line. He's not just staying in one field, right? Because sometimes you're in the sports.
Mamas,
yeah, he's definitely not staying in one field.
He got 6 baby mamas.
He does. I mean,
Matter of fact, he got somebody pregnant right now.
right,
So
somebody's about to have a baby.
Cardi's baby. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. You know if it's a boy or a girl?
With Cardi baby?
Yeah.
A boy.
It's a boy.
Yeah.
All right, so we got brothers and sisters coming. Same
I
age.
And I don't think she even care really like that, to tell you the truth.
Because she's damaged. She's not going to care.
Say
she's
more of
damaged.
that. Say more.
Yeah, she's damaged.
What do you mean?
She's damaged, so she's
Because
not
of
taking
her
it-
last relationship?
Yeah,
Uh,
without a question.
she probably been damaged before that, and that even like put more on top
You think
of it.
she's more? This is more damaging because she don't have another baby father until this one,
And that was her husband.
and that was her husband.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how I see. I love Cardi.
I don't know when people say damaged. I'm like,
damaged. She's damaged.
healing. I think.
You a woman? Y'all gonna
She's
think
healing.
she's damaged.
I think she's healing.
For her to not even spaz out to be pregnant, and he got other girls pregnant, and y'all still trying to.
Yeah.
I think she's just trying to save face.
I think sometimes it is what it is, and it depends on what people are with. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you never know, he might have been upfront with the whole situation. This is what is happening. I'm out here in these streets, and this is what it is, and we find out what it is, and it is what it is. If he was like that with it, then she
have took that
she
from
can't
Offset?
be mad.
Would she that take that from
Not her
Offset?
husband, but maybe so. I don't know, because some people have open relationships where they are right with, you going outside the relationship. I don't know about having children outside the relationship, but people are okay with it, you know? So maybe she's all right with that because she seems content. She got her money. She got her kids. She always wanted a lot of kids. She from BX, so I'm always going to rep her. She
All
for
day, every
real.
day.
Word, definitely. I mean, I think she's doing her thing and he's doing
Yeah.
his thing too. So, you know, I think they could be a power couple. I don't really see
But
I don't
isn't she
even
still
say
married?
longevity.
Like, technically?
He doesn't want to divorce her. He want all the money, all the coins. He said he made her, but we all know he didn't make Cardi B.
No.
Come
I
on
don't
now.
believe that.
I don't think that at all.
No.
It's crazy. Come on, she been who she was when she was on Love and Hip Hop, and before that, she has her own like
She's a
spunk.
superstar.
No doubt, no doubt.
She ain't been there 10 years and she already had 100 million.
Yeah,
I respect
yeah.
it.
I love,
Respect Cardi B
I love her
hustle.
aura because she's just who she is. You know what I'm saying? And I like people like that are who they are, no matter
Absolutely.
what.
I agree.
You know, no matter the situation. So I mean, when I think about them, I think, all right, they got a little cute thing going on.
Yeah, they look good together. They
Yeah,
look good. They look good.
yeah.
Both got money. You
Yeah.
know, both doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's sloppy, but you know.
Little bit,
You know, just gotta do a little cleanup. You know.
True.
How y'all feel about 50 Cent, Mano, and Academic?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I was listening to the radio today and Mano was on the radio with Angela Yee, right? So they were talking about it and he was like, yo, we were just talking about a documentary. Like, can anybody make a documentary about somebody? And they kind of went there and he was like, you know, the response, he was like, I'm gonna go all the way to hell with people. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, I ain't got no issues or whatever because he helped put me on or whatever. That's what he was saying. He was like, but yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna say something and put me in it. I'm gonna say something back, which is true. Like, you know what I'm saying? But 50 is like,
I think he's smart. I think he's using the algorithm because you know, their podcast just started. He starts with Academics, who's at the highest level of the podcast or streaming industry. Mm-hmm. He gets in that algorithm. Now, 50 Cents, that's the number one topic right now.
yeah,
As
absolutely.
far as urban, you know, news. Matter of fact, any news because they're number one in Europe.
Yeah,
You know, that Netflix
it's number one
documentary
everywhere.
number one
right
in
now.
Europe and number one in America. So I think that was smart by Mano to get into the algorithm.
Right, true that.
You know, to build up his podcast. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people now are going to be searching for the podcast.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true. Absolutely. He's talking about y'all owe 250,000. I might just buy it.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's 50.
It's like sometimes you can't even say anything. And I didn't even know that you could do a documentary about anybody. Like I could do a documentary about you and put it out there.
It's
Crazy.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful what you post, careful what you do.
But you can't do it about anybody because these things have to be factual. Because you can be sued.
Yeah. But
know?
you can really do it about
Yes.
anybody if it
But
is
it's that
factual.
facts.
Yeah.
You can't just be like,
No,
make up
yeah,
stories.
no.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah, you
we're
can't do that.
protected. from
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if it's true, it's different. That's why
Absolutely.
Puffy has $1 billion suit.
Yeah.
You know, because he threw out that Biggie was paying for his own funeral.
I know, that was crazy.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. Like they didn't really have much, so they'll throw up a lot of innuendos.
Yeah.
Things that really don't, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Biggie with the paying for the funeral, the Tupac murder, the Biggie murder. They say that he has something to do with Biggie's own
Yeah,
murder.
absolutely. And everybody seems so genuine. Like they seem like, yeah, this is true.
Yeah, but everybody that was in that
Has
doc
some type of motive.
has some sort of agenda.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
you got the Kirk Bro. He owned 25%. Then he said Puffy had a bat and told him to sign it. That don't make no sense. I think what I'm hearing that they might have been some sort of secret lovers. I mean, he comes
What the
off
guy
a
that
little,
was talking?
Yeah, the Kirk Burrow guy. Yeah.
You never know.
Why would you own 25% of a multi-million-dollar company? Why would you give away 25%?
Yeah.
That doesn't make. I don't care if you had 6 guns to me.
Yeah.
You're not killing me. Were you gonna go to jail for the rest of your life?
Yeah,
Like,
true.
so why would you sign?
Yeah, true.
That means there was emotional ties. That's the only way somebody would do something like that.
And that was the one that was
You
saying
know?
that they grew up together?
No.
No, that was the other guy, right?
Yeah, that was the other guy that said the mother was beating him and things like that.
And then that might not be his mother.
Yeah, that might not,
That might be his aunt.
Right. You know? So all of these things will make people, oh my God, oh my. That's why it's beating Stranger Things.
It's crazy. It is
Last
Stranger Things. I didn't even know Stranger Things, he produced that?
Who?
Did he?
No. It's just that
They
they're
said
beating them.
no, but they
They're
said
beating them,
something
number one.
about Diddy and Stranger Things.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta look into that. But they were saying,
Fact check.
yeah, definitely. They was talking about that. I could be wrong. But yeah, I know his kids like they gotta see all of this stuff. Like it's crazy.
Nah, it doesn't look like it. Says the connection between Diddy and Stranger Things in a recent Netflix viewership battle where Diddy's controversial.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah,
It's a
just-
battle.
Oh,
Yeah.
about the
Because
okay.
they know because Stranger
Okay.
Things is in its last season.
Oh,
And
okay.
It's a real popular show.
I haven't seen it.
Me either. I'm not into that thing. You
Yeah,
know?
look a little fake.
So, yeah, the kids like my kids are into it and stuff like that.
What about? Did you hear about Future's brother getting caught with 21 kilos of fentanyl?
Yeah, 21 kilos. That's crazy. It's crazy.
To me, it's crazy because it's like, okay, if I have someone, not saying that you're dependent on the success of your family members and things like that. If you have somebody so close to you that can help you with maybe, possibly, right? I don't know because we don't know the relationship. Possibly help you come up
They tight
or
brothers. They
up
good.
to come up, but you choose this is like your mindset. Like, what are you thinking about? Like, come
That's
on.
all, a lot of them
you know?
know. A lot of them know.
Yeah.
That's all they know. I mean, you mean to tell me you can't get a laundromat or something?
A couple of stocks and bonds,
something?
real estate.
Like, all right, let me drive you around for a salary.
It's so many
Instead
things.
of selling drugs.
It's so many
You know?
things.
And
that
then
you
you
can do.
embarrass Future on top of it. Because now they're going to start questioning him.
Yeah, because
Like,
then he
why
know
your brother
about-
out here with drugs?
And even if you do
You
know,
know?
about, even if you do know about it, it's, you can't even stop somebody from doing what they're
can't.
doing.
Sometimes you
So
just
it's
can't help
like,
it. Because
yeah.
where I grew up, I mean, my father was in the streets and things like that. And I saw the streets from, I'm a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go to school, and especially junior high school, and I see dudes in the streets and like their parents had like good jobs and stuff like that. And I'm like, why are you in the streets?
Yeah.
You know, it becomes like it's some sort of rite of passage. Like, yeah, we have to be in the streets.
Yeah.
You know, so who knows? Who knows the relationship? Who knows the dynamics? Who knows the context of like yo, get out the streets. Nah, this is what I do. You got your money out. Let me get my money. We don't know. So it's just unfortunate that we continue the same. We're on this conveyor belt again. Generation after generation, it doesn't matter if we get money.
And
we
it's
still wanna go back to
younger
the streets.
And younger
You know,
and
because
younger.
we don't want to invest. We want to buy. We want to
Yeah.
be purchasers.
Yeah.
That's the
it's
problem.
true.
We do not invest our money.
We want to be seen.
We just want to be seen. We want to look like we're rich.
Uh-huh.
We're the only people in the world that want to rather look the part of being rich than actually being rich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy. How y'all feel about the Epstein files? Trump, Clinton, Bill Gates.
Well, we're never gonna get the truth out.
The
of that.
real
so I
files.
don't even really think about.
They
that
want to release the
because-
files, but is it the real all the information
Listen,
that we
they're not
need
gonna release
to?
it because everybody who's mean anything is involved in that.
Yeah.
So what they're gonna do? Sink the whole
Yeah.
battleship?
Yeah.
They're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
They'll throw out some stuff and then it will just disappear, like it never happened. You know?
I can't believe it's haven't even been a year that he's
Right.
been the president, right?
Yeah. So what he said
It
about
feels like forever.
rest in peace to Rob.
And he's from the
Rob-
Bronx too. The guy that you're
Yes.
talking about, yeah.
Rob Reiner, his name.
Raina, yeah, him and his wife got murdered in
murdered by his
L.A.
son?
Rob Reiner. Yeah.
Oh, it was the
Rob
son. It
Reiner.
was the son.
Yeah, it was his son. It was his son.
Yeah, and he's
But what the son thought he was
They said
trying to
he
get
had
some money.
mental health and he was on
Oh.
drugs, but you know when particular pigmentation commit crimes, there's always mental health. And
Yeah, that's
drugs.
the first thing.
Not
Yeah,
just he was a sick, crazy
Yeah.
person. And
Absolutely.
you know, and it's bad because there are hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people that suffer from mental health. And then when you have somebody committing these crimes, they just use it as some sort of scapegoat. Oh, he has mental health. But there are millions of people in mental health. They're not killing their parents.
Absolutely.
And Rob Reiner directed a few good movies. Do you
Oh, yeah.
remember
Great movies.
Stand by Me is
Oh,
this
A
my
Few
that's
Good
that's
Men.
my
A
yeah.
Few Good Men.
Yeah.
Misery.
Misery.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That was my
Wow,
that movie
my-
was
oh,
good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Misery is a great movie.
Yeah,
Great
it
movie.
was.
Great movie.
The
Great
Wolf
movie.
of the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
Oh,
that
wow.
was good.
Great movie.
Yeah, that movie was good.
Sleepless in Seattle.
That was
Wow,
great.
another good
I love
movie.
yeah, that movie was dope too.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah, legend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tulsa, Mississippi. He's
Wow.
Yeah, and he was also
Donald Trump wasn't a real fan because he wrote the most disgusting paragraph.
You saw
about
yeah, he said it.
a president? Oh, what a disgrace. A president.
That's your president.
I mean, and then when Charlie Kirk was murdered, he wanted all the sympathy from everybody. Oh, look what they're saying. Look what they're saying. That's why you know these people are full of you know what.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How do y'all feel about? Did we discuss my son?
No, we didn't.
Oh, no,
we
my
didn't
son.
talk about my son.
Congratulations to my son.
Yeah, my son. He was just added to the Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani's criminal justice transition team. So,
Excellent.
I think it's dope.
so yeah, that's very dope.
I just want to know what that mean though. You know.
I mean,
I don't know
As
what
a
it
city
Let's
employee,
do our research.
okay, what does that mean? Transitioning to what?
let me see.
You know,
I think people may
it's kind of
see
vague. You know,
his position or whatever that position is in different ways because they might be like, okay, he went to jail for I
those are
think,
the best
quote, unquote,
people to, you know,
exactly.
those are the best people to do it because listen,
some life
speak
lessons.
the language and he understands
Yeah.
that lifestyle. So you know,
So here's what a criminal justice transition team advises an incoming administration or official on reforming, restructuring, or managing criminal justice systems, often focusing on reentry, community service, community safety, and reducing recidivism, like trying to stop them from going.
Oh, I think that's a
jail.
perfect
Okay.
job for him because he already does a lot of he does a lot of work like that already
for years.
Yeah,
He
That's
has
dope.
his boots on the ground.
Yeah.
So definitely, definitely. My son deserved a job like that, and I think the mayor-elect, that was a great hire.
yeah.
So, even just show the community, especially the urban community, that
Yeah.
you know he's listening to what we have to say or our issues, or want to know our issues. So that's good.
Good. There's a new. I can't credit the source, but there's a new little study that says 90% of men have slept with 30 or fewer women in their lifetime, in their entire lifetime. 30 or fewer. What are your thoughts on that?
I believe it in their lifetime.
In their lifetime,
I believe it
yeah, I believe it. It's hard for men.
in their lifetime, like 30. I think they probably did that in their teenage young adult life.
I got some people that definitely passed that by at least 18 times. Definitely the ones I grew up around, you know. Rest in peace. My father has 9 kids, so I'm pretty sure that.
Okay.
Come on. He probably passed 30 at 15 or something like that, you know.
Dame Dash is partnering with 50 Cent's arch nemesis Kenneth Supreme McGriff for a new TV series.
Oh, with the Supreme Team.
The Supreme Team.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, it's going to be tough because Dame, a lot of people don't like Dame.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to work with a lot of people.
Yeah,
Something
it's
of
a
that
little-
magnitude, I don't know. Because
And the
the
way
guy is a
50
talented and
50 is
smart
coming
guy.
now,
The
it's
guy's
gonna
a
be rough.
talented and smart guy, and that's another thing. 50 is in the industry now, in that industry, so he might, don't work with him, or you know, because it's still he hates the Supreme Team for life, you know. So who knows?
Jaguar Rice, she have all the behind the scenes information. They need to bring her to the front of the stage.
Nah, but she can't. Didn't Jay shut
I know.
that down?
She's still talking. She was just talking about 50 Cent, how they're spilling some type of chemical over there where his studios are in New Orleans, and she was,
Now, he got a
she was
studio in
she's
Louisiana.
yeah,
Freeport.
Mm.
Or no, what's it called with an S? Shreveport.
sure, yeah,
Something like that.
yeah.
Don't kill me if I'm messing up your name.
Ah.
Shout out to Louisiana.
Okay, and last but not least, I think that's it, guys.
Yeah.
That's it? Huh?
That's it. So
good.
we're signing off.
Signing off. Talk of the Town podcast. Check us out.
You
I'm
know
D.
SP.
See you next time.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.
Peace. Perfect. Yeah, there we go.
That was good.
Yeah. See?